Hey guys, Justin Bryan here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I want to help you start a business and find some gigs if you're already a full-time employee and you only have a little time to spare. So if you want to make some extra money on the side, or maybe even turn it into a long-term business down the road to allow you to quit your job, whatever your reasons may be, these are some great side business ideas you can start right away. Alright, so the first one is you could start a blog. And blogs are becoming extremely popular for every category of any industry. I mean, we have news blogs, we have marketing blogs, we have business blogs, we have entertainment blogs. We have blogs on everything, and it's a great way for people to consume content from unique perspectives instead of just nothing but what's on TV. So a few ways you get paid from blogging are advertising. You can get paid through AdSense, which is Google advertising. You can get paid from people clicking on ads. You can do private advertising where you negotiate deals with actual advertisers and bypass the middleman, and you can put their ads on your site for 30 days and have them renew it each month. You can do product sales where you can sell your own products. Maybe you make your own software, your own app, your own physical products. You can sell those on your blog. You can do ebook sales. Maybe you wrote an ebook and published it on Amazon, or you wrote it and are hosting it on your site and you can sell it on there. You can do affiliate commissions, which you can go to a site like ClickBank and sign up to be an affiliate and promote other people's products in exchange for commissions. You can do that on your blog. You can even do sponsored posts, which when you get quite a bit of traffic, you start getting noticed and people will actually want to get you to write a post on their behalf or post someone else's post on your behalf, and they'll pay you maybe $50 to do that. So those are a few different ways you make money blogging. There's a lot of ways to do it, and you can make 6 figures, 7 figures. There's some really successful bloggers. This guy right here in the picture is Neil Patel, and he's pretty much built his entire brand on blogging. You may have heard of Kissmetrics, Crazy Egg, Quick Sprout, NeilPatel.com. He's behind all of them, and he's a big believer in blogging as the main source of business. So you can go to one of his sites like Quick Sprout, for instance, and Quick Sprout is one of his blogs where you can see some of the articles he's written. He has ads on the sides where you can learn more about his consulting or products he offers. You can opt in here to his email list. And things like that. So he makes a lot of money just doing blogs, and he's created product companies that rely on blogging for traffic, like Kissmetrics, which is an analytics software, and Crazy Egg, which is another type of business software. So blogging's a great way to do it. Number 2, YouTube channels are also becoming extremely popular for people looking to start a business. You can do a gaming channel like Pewdiepie does. You can do a news channel. You can do a stunts channel where you're doing crazy basketball shots and stuff. There's one called Dude Perfect you could check out if you're looking for inspiration. You can do like a comedy channel if you think you're pretty funny, and others do too. You can just talk about funny stuff on YouTube like Jenna does. And some of these YouTubers make millions of dollars, like Pewdiepie and Jenna. Those are 2 channels that are worth millions of dollars. They get millions and millions of views. Pewdiepie is one of the top YouTubers around, and he's one of the best known. These are just some of his latest videos, and as you can see, he has millions of views on all of them. So he's a very popular YouTuber. He gets paid through advertising on his videos. He gets paid through merchandise sales, through people going to his website, through sponsored products, all kinds of stuff. Photography. If you like taking pictures, you got a good camera, you could sell your images on a website like iStockphotal or Shutterstock, where people have to pay to download your photo and get rights to use it on their blog, on their videos, on their presentations, or whatever it is. And you can make quite a bit of passive income from that just by having more and more photos uploaded on these sites and having more and more people buy the rights to use your photos. Another way you can do photography, of course, is wedding photography. And weddings obviously are one of those events in everyone's lives that spending just goes completely crazy. And there's really no budget for weddings. It seems like people just go all out on them. So being a wedding photographer can really pay well. And you can also do other events too, like conventions, birthday parties, and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to go to a site where you actually just upload your images and sell them, you can do like iStockphotal.com. This is the website. You can go through and you can join, tell you the pricing. You can search photos here, but you can also sell them. Number 4 is podcasting. So if you've ever wanted to have your own radio show but didn't want to go through all the trouble of getting a degree and all that kind of stuff and working your way up, this would be the way to go for you. If you have a lot to say on pretty much any subject, you can create a podcast. And a podcast is just a thing that Apple created for basically like an internet radio show, kind of like a, just a audio only version of YouTube. And one of the biggest ones is the Tim Ferriss show, where he talks about and interviews some of the greatest performers in all different industries. He goes from chess prodigies, he goes from gymnastics Olympians, he goes through famous actors like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He tries to break down their habits, what they do that makes them successful, and things like that you can apply to your own life. So if you want to get some ideas, you could go to that app store or whatever you use and download the podcasting app. You can get the Tim Ferriss show, listen to some episodes. There's plenty of other podcasts, but some of the ways they make money are they sell ad spots. And you'll notice on the Tim Ferriss show, before and after the show, he actually talks about his sponsors and does a quick ad for them, just like you would hear on an actual radio show. And some of these sponsors will pay a lot of money just for a 30-second spot on your podcast. Promote affiliate promotion. So if you have affiliate links that you can do, you can promote those. If you recommend a product or recommend another business or something on your podcast, you can get paid commissions through that. You can promote your own site and products. If you're selling your own stuff, you can promote those on your show as well. So there's a lot of great ways to make money from that. If you want to look more into, say, the Tim Ferriss show and kind of the ways that he structures his extremely successful podcast, you can just go to the 4hourworkweek.com/podcast, and it kind of talks about that. And it's a great way to kind of go with the trend of people wanting to listen to more audios lately. Number 5, you can be a Uber or a Lyft driver, which if you have a car, if it's a sedan, in other words it's 4-door, and it's fairly well kept and you have some extra time to kill, you could be a Uber or Lyft driver. So it's basically like a self-employed taxi service where you use your own car. You don't have to drive those ugly yellow cars with the stupid taxi sign on it. You get to drive your own car, you go around the area you live near, you can work whatever hours you want. You're basically a freelance driver, so it's all up to you how much you drive and things like that. And you get to meet a lot of new, interesting people all the time. So if you're a social person and you're looking to make new connections, this could be a great thing for you. So Lyft and Uber are pretty much the two main ones that do this. You can go to uber.com and sign up to drive here. Just become a driver, or you can go to Lyft. They're pretty much the two only ones I know of in this industry, and they basically dominate, so either one of those could be great. Number 6, you could be a DJ. So if you love music, you love parties, you love events, you could mix your favorite tracks. You can make your own tracks. You can figure out what clubs are looking for and make playlists. Get your own turntables, get your own laptop for it, things like that. You can do remixes. You can play music at clubs, weddings, and other events. DJs are always in demand for the best events, whatever they are. If you want to learn more about being a DJ, you can go to, there's an article on Forbes that's really cool. It says How Hard is DJing? Count to 4 by Natalie Robamed, and it's pretty cool. It talks about how someone like Paris Hilton started as a DJ, other famous DJs, kind of what they did. They actually have DJ school courses now that you can take if you want to do that, to learn how to be successful at it. There's a lot of different tips and things like that in this article, so you might check that out if you're interested in DJing. Number 7 is sports officiating, and you can do basketball, baseball, football, hockey, soccer. I mean, there's all kinds of sports, and they all need referees because they all need rules. Without rules, it would be chaos. Now, you can do officiating on the side of actually knowing people that have done this, and you can have a full-time job and just do officiating maybe on the weekends or one day a week or something, or maybe nights. You can start out at kids level and work your way up to high school, and if you want to stick with it and really make it a full-time gig, you can make a lot of money going towards college sports, semi-pro, and professional sports. So you can make upwards of 6 figures or more doing this kind of stuff, being a referee. So if you want to learn more about becoming any kind of sports official like that, you could go to naso.org, and they have all kinds of resources for these types of referee gigs. Number 8, you could be a tax preparer, okay? And these people make a lot of money because a lot of people have very complicated taxes and they just don't have time to do them themselves, or they've messed up in the past, so they're trying to find a professional to take care of it. You can make $200 to $300 minimum per client. I'm talking minimum. Like, you can make a lot more than that. And H&R Block's kind of an example of a place that does that, and they're kind of a franchise version of doing tax services, but it's pretty seasonal, so you probably won't have to work too much, except, you know, whenever the tax time of year is for your country. In the US, of course, it's in the spring, and a lot of times you're going to have repeat lifelong customers because you take care of someone's taxes once and they like you, you already have their information on file. A lot of times they don't want to switch between a lot of tax preparers, so you'll have lifelong customers, pretty good job security and things like that. So if you want to get into that, you want to take some courses and obviously get certified to do this, but H&R Block has some income tax courses. You can go to some other places and you need to get certified to do it, but it can really pay off. Number 9, you could be a virtual assistant, and they do mostly easy tasks like post on social media, organize things, schedule meetings, manage email, things like that. You can meet entrepreneurs doing this, and entrepreneurs will always be the ones usually looking for virtual assistants, so you can meet some very successful people and learn new things from them because they're always going to be giving you directions of what to do, so you can pick up some skills along the way. And Upwork is a great website to go for this, and they bought Elance, so Upwork is becoming one of the biggest freelance websites, and if you want to be a virtual assistant, that's a great place to go. Number 10, last but not least, is you can start an Etsy store. You can sell paintings, you can sell t-shirts, sculptures, crafts, costumes, all kinds of stuff that's kind of artistic or arts and craftsy, whatever you want to call it. You can go to Etsy, and that is the best place to start an art store because it's online, it has a ton of traffic, and people are looking specifically for that kind of stuff on there. So you can just go to Etsy.com and get that stuff started. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something, maybe got some ideas that you didn't think of already, or found some resources you didn't know about, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you, help you become an entrepreneur and help you be successful at it. If you want to add some cool business ideas that maybe you want to include that weren't in the video, or just let me know what you thought about the video, don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to contact me directly, if you want to get some more in-depth blog posts that go farther into these topics, you want to get some courses on how to do these things step by step, some templates, some tools you can use, you can go to selfmadesuccess.com. And other than that, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.